I'm LP Master 6. As you can see, we are now playing on the Switch, the untranslated version. I don't need to show you the demo to prove it. We have already registered my wife's name there. You only get 4 English characters when you're doing your name. So we get the first 4/7 of her name, if you guys were curious about the first 4/7. Not that you guys know the last 3/7 of her name.
It's not like you could guess at all.
Yeah. And there are my initials. I used to call myself Robert Jason Edelman III. I am Robert J. Edelman III, but the middle name has changed in every generation, so there you go. But do not forget, if you're going for completion, to register both people's names, even though you can play as a guest. Alright, we're going to go into versus mode. At least that one is pretty obvious, even in Japan, because it still says versus. But if you choose guest, it will not count. You have to be playing with 2 human beings. Of course, you could just have one fake controller. She's laughing because the cats are fighting in the hallway.
No, I was just mini meowing. It was ugly, though.
Well, you can choose 1 round, 3 rounds, or 5 rounds. We're going to start with 1. And
Easy curb.
We have not unlocked Insane yet. As you can see, there is a spot for it. But you have to win. I think player 1, according to what I've read, has to win 30 matches to unlock Insane. But we'll find out. Once I unlock Insane... Oh, we can both play as Kirby?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't want... I wanted to see if it would kick me out, but okay. Nope. You can play as everybody you have fought against in story mode. I'm not sure if you have to go out of your way to unlock them, but we have Grill unlocked, so that's probably it. I don't know if she can play as everybody in story mode. I have no idea. But obviously, I'm going to be very hard because I'm pretty good at this game, and she didn't practice again like she said she would. What?
Don't be too hard.
Like the Viagra Cialis salesman? That's a good story. So,
Stop.
What? Stop what?
Let me go up.
I'm sorry. That's how it works. This is the same as story mode, but with people. And I can't tell you if this is the same as what it was in the Game Boy, because I did not play versus mode on the Game Boy at all. Because I did not want to go through that hassle. But we're finally making up for that here. And so this guy who sells Viagra and Cialis over the phone would call me every so often. And, you know, one day I just decided... She's still laughing at Minnie out in the hallway.
She is so loud.
I decided to pretend to order from him. He said he had my credit card on file. It was a person who previously owned my... Oh, okay, it keeps track. I've reset the game since then. It says I've won 3.
What do you want me to do? Which one?
If you want to do it again, press the top. Okay, so we're going to do it again.
Yeah.
We're going to do it again.
Tell your story.
Yeah.
Tell your story about the previous owner.
Yeah, so he had the address of the previous owner of the phone number and everything. And so eventually I just decided, you know, what the hell, let's just charge him. This guy keeps using this phone number and bothering me constantly. Let's charge him a bunch of money. I said I would like 900 pills of Viagra Cialis, which I don't think those are the same thing. I wouldn't know, but I mean, this has got to be a scam. But apparently, you know, this was a returning customer, this phone number. My phone number was, apparently. And, you know, I asked for details. And he said, you get too hard. And I said, whoa, whoa, I don't want to be too hard. And he said, no, you won't get too hard. You did very hard. And I was like, okay. Well, that sounds great. I want to be very hard. I just don't want to be too hard. And, that's pretty much the story. He never called back. I guess the card got declined. I don't really know the details.
Ooh.
But I don't... Maybe player 2 can win 30. I just know somebody has to win 30.
Oh,
you beat me.
I won.
I was too focused on my too hard story. Alright, I'm going to press no.
Why?
And that kicks you out.
Oh, we're not playing anymore?
Oh, yes. I want to keep going.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Let's try 3 rounds. Now, can you cycle through your characters? Do you have everybody unlocked?
No.
Oh, you don't have Grill unlocked.
No.
Okay, so you automatically have everybody but Grill unlocked. That's cool. I had no idea. And look, Grill's onion minions are here. Salt, pepper, and sugar, I think are their names. But I gotta give shout outs to a bunch of people who've actually been watching this. Now, only Croissant Beast 315 watched Wrecking Crew 98, which is fine. I totally get why only one person would want to watch that. But people who have also been watching this series, and I didn't expect anybody to. We have Catmaster, who I should have given a shout out to before. I don't know why or how that slipped my mind. For watching my videos, is watching all of this. Spoiler Goblin has commented. I've had 3 regular commenters on this series, and I thought this is probably going to be one of my least watched series, but my watch time's actually pretty good. I don't understand why you guys, I guess because it's Kirby, you like it more than Wrecking Crew 98, but either way, again, you know, I'm not going to be like, I can't believe these fake fans aren't watching all my videos, because who's going to watch all my videos? I'm covering a huge variety of types of games. Well, within the Nintendo realm, at least. So, either way, I'm just very excited to have a fan base. Somebody who's, you know, into the timeline. Croissant Beast is actually making fan levels for me to play through for Wrecking Crew. So we're going to be going back to Wrecking Crew some more. I know you're all very excited. He said he's going to make 100 levels. And I'm just thrilled. I could not be more excited. So thank you to all my fans who are watching. Spoiler Goblin, I was trying to think of you when I was thinking of other people who have commented on my videos where I need to watch their videos. So if you're watching this, I do intend to watch through your videos.
Uh-oh.
And,
oh no.
Ooh. Spoiler Goblin also said, looking forward to more dental stories. Well, have I got some dental stories for you? So, last time we recorded, a week ago, because yes, it is somehow very difficult to schedule with somebody you live with and are married to record a, like, 20-minute video. I haven't had a good time. I've been back to the ER twice. And I also found out our viewer Catmaster is from Australia. So, lucky you, you do not have to deal with the American healthcare system like Croissant Beast and myself and my wife and everybody else I know. All my other viewers, I don't know where you're from. But, oh, shout out to my sister Christy and her children who are playing Mario Wonder. Woo! Woo! I bought them that, as I talked about in a previous video. Oh my god, we're gonna lose. Oh, she's kicking my ass. Oh!
I did like 3 things.
Oh, so the thing ends, it's best 2 out of 3. So instead of it being actually 5 rounds or 3 rounds, it's best 2 out of 3 or best 3 out of 5.
Okay.
As we learned earlier, so I don't know why you're surprised.
I wasn't paying attention.
Ooh, yeah, jam it, baby.
I wasn't paying any attention.
Oh. God, we're so good. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, dental stories. So, I went back to the ER.
No. They're sleeping.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we haven't seen Grill sleeping before, so here you go. Oh, another cat interruption. A very rude one at that.
She was very rude.
But, yeah, I was in so much pain while she was with me at work. I dropped her off to get an MRI at the hospital. And this wasn't the hospital I'd gone to before. But my pain had been great. It had been completely manageable all day that day. And suddenly, it wasn't. So I had to go to the ER, and luckily I was parked in front of it, waiting for her to make sure she got to her MRI inside okay. And I had to wait in there for like an hour, and this was like 3 p.m. on a Wednesday? It was so weird. And this was a bigger hospital than I'd been to. And, you know, one nurse was really nice and asked if I was okay while I was waiting, but when I checked in, the nurse was just rude, like, did not care at all. Which is, it's not like she has to care or anything about my situation, but She was just rude, and then as soon as I sat down, she started laughing. She called another nurse over and started laughing. Like I was being a little bitch about my tooth pain or something. I really don't know. But...
Ooh!
Damn, you won.
Yay! I am on easy mode.
That's true. You want to take it up a notch?
No.
Alright, then I'm going to take it down a notch.
Okay.
Alright, let's do best 3 out of 5, and then we can be done with versus, and I'll just do the rest of it by myself with 2 controllers off screen.
Okay.
Because that's fun. I want to be Waddle Dee. Or do I want to be...
this?
That's, I forgot the flower's name. Oh my god. Oh, I love Chef Kawasaki. I should have been Chef Kawasaki. Oh well. But then she called this other nurse over, and they both looked at me while they were laughing, and then quickly looked away because they didn't expect me to be looking at them. So I know they were laughing about me. I always think people are laughing at me, though. I don't know why, because it's not like it bothers me, but I guess it's just something from childhood. I don't know. I'll never be able to figure it out. Maybe in therapy, but it's really not that big of a deal, so I don't care. But I'm pretty sure they were laughing at me because they quickly stopped.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why they had to be rude, but then the second nurse, who was laughing at me, took me back and took my vitals and stuff. And then I waited for an hour, and my wife got done with her MRI as soon as they brought me back an hour later. And they just never let her back. I sat back there for an hour. I kept asking for an ice pack because I was in severe pain. And, you know, it's not like they were going to give me anything else in a hurry. I didn't get my ice pack until 10 minutes before I was to leave. And the doctor came in and said, there's nothing you're not getting anything out of me. No controlled substance here. And I said, I don't want controlled substances. I just want no more pain. I just want to feel better. She was not helpful at all. She gave me muscle relaxers. Do you know why that wouldn't work for your teeth? Your teeth are bones. They're the least likely thing in your body to feel better after a muscle relaxer. So, yeah, that whole rant I went on about how women doctors are nicer and better. It's generally true, but that doesn't mean all women doctors are perfect. But everybody was just so...
No!
Ooh, sorry, baby. They were so unhappy to be there, so rude, and just gave me a shot. Worst shot I've ever had in my life of a muscle relaxer.
It worked for a while,
Yeah.
though.
No, it didn't help at all.
Oh, I thought it
The only thing that helped was the ice pack. And basically, that was just useless. Now I'm in debt to them for no reason. Of course, all the hospitals are around here are owned by the exact same company, so it's not like I can escape their debt. And, then, you know, since they didn't help at all, the pain got more manageable after I got, no, it was 2 days later? Yeah, it was 2 days later. The pain was so bad. I was crying. That was June 6th. Today's June 10th. And, you know, my appointment was today. We'll get to that, to get the tooth pulled at a regular dentist. But I knew I wasn't going to make it that long. I was in so much pain.
Oh, it took a while for us to get through.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I saw you throw the game at the end. Lazy.
I didn't know what else to do.
Just try to win. Just
Nah,
get good.
I'm not that good at it. I'm not good at all.
You should have practiced.
I know.
But, oh yeah, so I was crying in pain. This was the 2-year anniversary since I had last cried, which was while watching Christopher Robin. For anybody who has never seen that, go watch it. It's an amazingly, beautifully sad movie. It's not depressing or anything. It's like, it's the perfect emotional roller coaster. And I wasn't even a Winnie the Pooh kid. I never watched Winnie the Pooh at all, so it was just so good. Stuff about people abandoning, like, innocent creatures from their childhood, like dogs, always gets me. Oh, because I did that. And so it brings back the guilt, and it makes me feel cathartic? That's not the right way to put it. But either way, you know, and 2 years later, I'm crying from pain. Horrible pain. Tied for probably the worst pain in my life. And I had a skin disease when I was a kid. When I was 10. That shot pain through my entire body. It just... I had these purple pus-filled blotches all over my body, mostly my legs and my arms, and some just a little bit of everywhere else. And what they did, nobody knew the cause. The leading theory is an infected mosquito or flea bite. And it's completely, just very rare. Nobody around knew what it was. We got diagnosed by a friend of my mother's. And then my doctors had to look it up and be like, yep, that's it. That makes sense, because nobody knew what it was. I had been to at least 5 different hospitals and several different doctors and specialists. Nobody could figure it out, but they just shot pain through my nerves constantly for months. And as soon as it would go away, these were the symptoms we had read about, and they were all true. You would get it again. Mine overlapped, so as soon as I got better, while I was getting better, it got worse again. I had to be wheeled around in a wheelchair. I developed arthritis for a few weeks at a time, multiple times. It's just one of the symptoms. Sorry, baby.
Man.
Yes, man. I agree.
Oh.
I couldn't keep any food down. It was hard to eat. It was hard to do anything. I had to lay down. At Thanksgiving, when my whole family put up the tree, I just had to lay down and watch. I was very, very sad. And that's what caused my back pain that plagues me constantly. Apparently that's not the root cause, but ever since then, because it just causes constant back pain that kept me up all night, every night, and I had to use a heating pad constantly. And of course my body just got used to the heating pad, so it didn't really help, you know, too terribly. God, my poor parents just didn't know what to do. They were freaking out.
I was also a very sick child.
I never thanked them for any of that, but man, they deserve medals for helping me out through all of that. And all the hospital visits, and God, at least we had good insurance because my dad was high up in the military at the time. You want to talk about your disease you had when you were a kid?
Yeah, I was really young, and I just kind of like went paralyzed for a little bit. I don't know, it was like I took this antibiotic and it just went away. But yeah, I was paralyzed for a while. Like, I wasn't technically paralyzed, but if I moved at all, it would cause like extreme pain to where I'd like, you know, all my food would come up. And it was really awful. My dad had to carry me everywhere, and that probably wasn't easy because I was not a thin child. So, yeah.
Yeah, we in our families have weird health issues. My niece was born without nose holes. Not nostrils, breathing holes in the back of your nose. My niece was born without those. If she had incompetent doctors, she would have suffocated as soon as she came out of the womb. But luckily, the doctors caught it, and she was flown to Nashville, Tennessee, you know, hours away, to be treated. And everything was fine.
Dude, this is about to kill me.
They thought she was going to die from a disease years later. I don't remember what it was called. Was it RSV? It was very sad time. But she's fine.
Dude.
I'm fine except my back problems, and we're all good. 4-3.
You are good. I am miserable every day.
Well, I'm also miserable. My back is not great. I'm just happy.
Oh, you won.
I finally have the tooth out, but I will continue with my 4th ER visit. I don't think this is going to be enough for a video, so I'll finish this up by myself. Terribly. Can you press the bottom option?
Bottom? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to take both controllers. I'm going to play 26 more rounds. And just win, hopefully. Wait, I could probably just mash down on both controllers if I do easy on mine and very hard on yours. And then I'll see you for the final mode, Time Attack, where I will finish my dental journey stories.
I want to let you guys know I'm not actually miserable. I'm just in, like, slight amount of pain every day, and I don't like it.
She has a lot of health problems.
Yeah.
You want to list them all? Okay.
Too many.
All right. Well, I love you, baby. Thank you for coming
You're
on.
welcome.
It took a week to make this happen. You want to give me a kissy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You like that blood clot up
ew,
there?
Stop it.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone. I'm LP Master 6.
I'm LP Master 6.
I'm probably not cutting the video, though, because it's too short. Okay, I will show you guys my strategy. I have both controllers set up. We have one match left. Now, I have, as you can see, player 1, me, RJE3, on normal, easy, whatever it's called. Yeah, normal. And then I have player 2 on very hard. So, I've been controlling the right side and just holding the down button. We have one left. Now, there was one win with this method because you can get insanely lucky. I got a 6 in a row combo and I just destroyed the opponent, but I have not been strategizing at all. I have not been holding down, or I've only been holding down. I have not been pressing any other buttons because I know that if I do, I'll either mess up my ability to play the game properly later, or I'm just going to screw it all up and make things easier for the person I'm trying to get to lose. But this is the best way I've found to just farm out 30 wins for player 1. There you go. It's nice and simple. Sometimes you can do it in just a few seconds. I'm going to swap over here to player 1's controller. And no, I got to hit no on player 2. Alright. And that should have unlocked Insane. Yes, so Insane is now unlocked on the entire cartridge, quote unquote. It's supposed to be a cartridge. We're emulating a cartridge on the Switch. And in case that's the end of the video, yeah, I do like how they make you work for it. They really, for completion, want to make sure you really played the game. But what if you don't have a second controller? What if you're a lonely kid? That's just mean. You know, what if they're really good at the game, but they just don't have any friends, and especially friends who don't want to play 30 rounds? You shouldn't have to hold down on a player 2 controller for so long to 100% a game. But really, it's not a big deal in this day and age. But still, what if you have one SNES controller? I think that sucks. In case the video is being split here, goodbye.